Hello, welcome back. And if you are new here, so glad you found me. Today I'm walking you through how to prep the cuticles with manual tools only. So no e-file needed. It's super beginner friendly and it's great if you want to provide safe and gentle manicure for your clients without the e-filing, and it's ideal for the manicure as well. So let's dive in. So let's start. We'll have a look at the tools we'll be using today. On the left we have spoon-shaped cuticle pusher, then the metal one, really flat, and then the orange wood stick. And I'm going to start with the spoon-shaped metal pusher. This tool is perfect for the regular, healthy nails and standard cuticles that aren't overly dry or sticky. The rounded edge let me push the cuticle back smoothly and gently. I always keep the tool flat against the nail plate, never angled, because applying pressure or using the wrong angle could damage the lunula or scratch the surface. You can see how I support the finger and control the tool for precision. The back end of this tool has a knife-like edge. After pushing the cuticle back, I use this to scrape any of the remaining thin layer called the cuticula ptericium. That sits on the nail plate. Remember, gentle pressure and correct angles are the key. This tool helps to open the cuticle pocket and creating the space for product application later. Now let's use the second tool. This one is really flat and the end is like shape of the dual scoop, kind of like an orange wood stick. This design is great for the technique I called lift and roll. You keep the tool completely flat against the nail, gently rock it forward along the cuticle line and lift the cuticle up without scraping it. This is ideal for normal to dry cuticles that aren't stuck too firmly to the nail plate. As I roll the tool, I'm opening up the cuticle pocket, not just pushing it backward. It's important, we want to create the access under the fold, not just flatten the skin. You can also use the side of this tool to remove thin layers of the skin stuck to the nail. It's gentle, safe, and very precise when used correctly. Now I'm going to work with the cuticle that is a little bit more stubborn. You can see how the flat metal pusher slides right over it. There is no grip, no lift. This happens with the very compact cuticles, the ones that are really sticking to the nail plate. That's when I switch to the orange wood stick. It's a simple tool but incredibly effective because of the slightly porous matte surface. It grips the skin just enough to lift instead of the sliding. When I choose the orange wood stick, the quality matters. Look at the sharp, clean edges. Any splinters, rough spots could hurt your clients. I gently press and roll along the side walls exactly as I would do with the metal tool, along the cuticle line, and you can see how easily it starts to open up. This is the great tip for the beginner's nail tech. If your metal tool aren't working, the orange stick often does the trick. The next tool I'm going to show you is the curette. This tool has a small circular opening at the end and is designed to scrape away the dead skins that remains after the pushing the cuticle. It's extremely sharp, so use it with care. Always keep it flat and apply very light pressure. Don't dig, don't scoop, just glide it along the nail plate. I usually follow the natural curve of the cuticle area and the sinus. It's perfect for removing pterygium or flaky skin without the e-file, and if the nail is dry, this tool can do a very precise job, especially in tight corners where a buffer or the e-file couldn't reach. And again, I can't stress it enough. Always keep the curette flat, never angle it or press too hard. This is how you can cause the damage. Sometimes we have the cases that the cuticle is so stuck to the nail plate that using any tool will feel risky. It just won't budge. So I'm trying to use tools one by one to make sure I'm not hurting my client or not hurting my model. So first I'm starting with the spoon. Doesn't really take the metal tool. Again, a little bit too risky, the flat one. Maybe the orange wood stick is still really stuck and I'm actually hurting my model. This is the main model and you know how sensitive they are. So in this case, I'm going to use the soft cuticle remover gel. This one is alkali based, so it's not acidic, but still effective. I apply small amount right on the cuticle, the nail plate. It can be used a little bit all over the skin. Just ask your client not to touch the face or eyes. Then I wait about the 1 minute for the gel to soften everything. Once that time is passed, I remove the gel with the damp wipe and go back with the first spoon tool. Now the cuticle lifts beautifully. Soft, flexible, really easy to open. It's a gentle way to prep the cuticles for further cleaning or trimming without any trauma. This cuticle remover gel is safe to use on any nail plate any skin type, but also can be used before any manicure. So you can use it before your gel treatment or acrylic treatment or your buy-up, whatever enhancement you use. It does not affect the adhesion. It is also okay to combine the gel and techniques and different tools together. So open the skin with the orange wood stick is really delicate, dry, but I can see is a lot of dead skin cells on my nail plate. So I don't want to scrape it too hard to remove it. So first I'm applying the soft cuticle remover gel, leave it for a minute, and then I'm going to wipe it off gently with my damp wipe. Instead of scraping it dry, I will go to the curette while everything is still damp. This softens the friction and makes the curette glides a little bit more easily. You can see how easily I'm removing the skin without leaving any scratches on the nail plate. If you're afraid of scraping too hard on dry nails, this wet technique is a great option. You can see how effective it is. Everything just lifts cleanly and safely. And once it's clean, I will trim away the remaining skin using the scissors. Once the cuticle area is clean and you remove the skin cells from the nail plate, now it's time to trim. Here I'm using the cuticle scissors, but of course you can use the cuticle nippers. Any tool you prefer is up to personal preferences of the nail technician. Just remember that your tools need to be brand new, nice and sharp. Take care of them because when they're dull, they're not cutting properly. They need to be in perfect condition. When cutting, use tiny movements, about 1 millimeter at the time, and follow the natural curve of the cuticle. Keep your hands steady and don't rush. And if you don't get full cut on the first pass, it's totally okay to go back. Be sure to adjust your hand position instead of twisting the client's fingers too. You want to glide, not tug. This is what gives you that clean, flawless cuticle finish. And to finish our treatment, we of course need to apply the cuticle oil to each nail and massage it in. This nourishes the skin and helps to restore the moistures after the prep. Then I wipe off the excess, and here's the final result. Smooth, clean, and safely prepared nails, all done without using an electric file. And remember, the key to perfect manicure is choosing the right tool for the right cuticle type. Even on the one hand, different fingers may need different tools. And understanding your tools, your angles, and your pressure, that's what makes you a great nail technician.